So we got Atlanta Hope Lodge in the building.
Yes, we do.
She go by Miss Karen. Is Miss Karen in the building?
I am.
Miss Karen, can you come on up and speak to the people? And why? Hold on, Miss Karen, wait a minute. Before you come up, back up a little bit, back up. This is how we gonna do this.
My goodness.
When I yell out their name, y'all clap like y'all can see them on TV, all type of award shows. This is how we gonna show love to one another up in here. You understand me? We always wait for something wrong, or when the person can't hear nothing to show all the love. But while we hear and can see and hear, show the love. You feel me? So, y'all understand what I'm saying?
Good, good. Cause y'all see we stop mics around here. We stop the music.
You stops the music.
Yes, we do.
So y'all feel me? Let me hear you say, show you right. Okay, we on the right page. We on the right
They
page.
hear you, baby.
So coming up to the carpet, aka the
The
stage,
pink carpet.
the one and only Miss Karen. Y'all make some noise. You can use my mic.
Yeah, take his mic. Take his mic. Thank you. Come on over here.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
First, I'd just like to say thank you for having me. I am not a survivor, but I support those who are going through their journey and who have come through their journey. So congratulations to all of you who have come through the journey. I am actually here representing American Cancer Society Hope Lodge. That is a patient-based housing facility for those who are going through cancer treatment and they live more than 40 minutes away from their treatment centers. So it's a space where they offer you a room with your own bathroom, with your own kitchen set up, where you can store your food products. And they have a wonderful, wonderful program there. And I happen to be a volunteer there. I'm not an employee for the American Cancer Society, but I am a volunteer. And I do it because I feel like I'm purposed to be there to help others, to put a smile on other people's faces. And I actually am also a makeup artist. So while I'm there, I do makeup for the women or for the women who are going through cancer, and also their caregivers, because caregivers give a whole lot of themselves. So I pride myself on making someone feel good every single day that I'm there. So I'm there once a week. So they do have a volunteer program, which I'm a part of. They are always looking for drivers. They're looking for front desk support. And it's an amazing place to be in. Like, it really is a home away from home. So here's some brochures. I have some handouts over here on the side if you are interested or just want to take it for your own knowledge. But that's it. Thank you, guys.
Give it up, give it up. Thank you so much for sharing these words. And you are such a beautiful, amazing woman. And you shine. I thought you did something other than that. All right. Okay, see, my co-star, look, my co-star, I was used to acting. My co-host stepped outside. All right, but the DJ, you can give us some more vibes. And then I'm about to, after we done, give us some vibes. It's okay. I'm the vibe. I feel like yes, I do, baby. But yeah, I'm going to bring our next guest after we get through with the vibes going on. Because I do know that y'all hungry and I know the food is on its way. I've been saying that for about an hour, but y'all know.
Y'all done seen them on the Tyler. I don't care. And like you know them. If you know. Today we family. You understand me?
Family.
Hey, Auntie. All my aunties in the business. Cousins, uncles. One of y'all over $5.
All right. So we're going to bring up April, okay? April's in the building.
April's in the
Come on,
building.
April. Give it up for April.
Make some noise for April, y'all.
And give her your undivided attention.
She gonna use your mic this time?
Yeah, she can use my mic, you know.
Okay.
You know. You look amazing.
You look great. Okay. You better go with that green. All right.
Hi, everybody. Yes, my name is April Bird. I am the Jolly Rancher in the house tonight.
Sweet tooth.
Lime green, in addition to being the survivor color for mental health awareness, is also the cancer color for non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. I am a survivor. I was diagnosed with stage 3 non-Hodgkin's lymphoma in 2014, and after 14 rounds of chemotherapy, total body radiation, a couple of bone marrow biopsies, and about 17 surgeries, I had a double cord blood stem cell transplant February of 2015, and I haven't seen cancer since. The poem that I have, I originally wrote, I was looking at the date, and wow, 2021. But I titled it Young Women because in addition to being a cancer survivor, I also am one of 2 brand ambassadors for my organization, which is called Young Women Crush Cancer. And we support the dreams of those who are survivors of cancer, thrivers of cancer, and those who are the caregivers of those who are still in the fight. I just want to briefly give a shout out to my founder and my mentor, Dr. Viola Lanier. She is here. And, okay, so here we go. Young women. Now gather around, you guys and dolls, because of the time that I've been given, I got a story to tell. You may know it well. It's a story about young women. Young women are born into this world innocent and new, barely seeing, barely talking, but every success in view. Young women grow and learn from family and friends all around, learning to express who to trust and where security can be found. Young women go out into the world feeling its ebbs and flows, valleys to the left, mountains to the right, getting their spirits under control. Young women live life but then find disease, an enemy that destroys physically, attacks emotionally, isolates socially, and mentally never leaves. Young women fight this enemy, cry and battle to their core, pleading with God to please just let them see what the rest of their life has in store. Young women with this enemy in common one day find each other, afraid of what each one might trigger, but in this group love is found, a decision that our dreams are bigger. Young women will go on to support, uplift, and try to smile every day, battling addiction, affliction, but winning the war anyway. Young women during the fight will send some of their soldiers home to glory, but we all know that winning the war will always be their story. Young women, we have found each other, and while we may not have every answer, young women strive, succeed, and thrive, and I am the young woman who crushed cancer. Yes and no. Most of the young women, when I wrote the poem originally, I was just in deep thought about all of the women that I had been introduced to, but up until this point that I wrote it, that I had something in common. And when I was going through my diagnosis, I didn't know any of these people. And it just opened up a new window for me to have much more hope than I already did, because I was never going to die at all. That wasn't really I had cancer. Cancer didn't have me. There's a difference, right? So yeah, I just wanted to find a way to put a story to women and men, who find each other in whatever journey it might be. In my case, it was going through terminal illness, so I just continued with that inspiration and wrote Young Women. So that's where the inspiration came from.
Thank you so much.
Y'all make some noise.
Give it up for April. Give it up. And I want you guys to know this.
Right here. If many of y'all don't know, Richard Roundtree died. He had breast cancer. We get just as sick as women. Come out and speak. Give encouragement to other people, especially young men. Running around, I left here, went to get money to pay that brother. At the Publix, a young brother ran out of the store, stole some food, some chicken, and hopped in a Porsche. We got to do a lot better than we do. A whole lot better. Encourage and support. That's it. And I always look good. Thank you.
Y'all make some noise.
He look real.
Hold on. You just said all that and ain't told these folks your name. What's your name mean?
My name is Valentine.
Mr. Smooth operator. I love the
Valentine.
Valentine.
All right. But no, that's a serious message. But you gotta understand, we brothers, we always were taught to be so strong and not show our feelings and things of that nature. So we do have to do some switching up in that environment, not too much,
Mike.
okay? But we got to switch it up and show each other support, black men and all men at that, and show support to one another, all right?
Well, Mike, you know what? Sir, can you please stand up for me? Because I would like for you to come on the pink carpet, okay? Because you do have a testimony to share. I was just informed. Yes, I would like you to share. Oh, nice. Okay.
And he snatched your microphone and everything.
I probably don't even need it.
You better go ahead.
I really don't need a mic.
And the Porsche was a rental. Go right
I was
ahead.
15. I was diagnosed with cancer. A lot of young brothers don't believe that they can get cancer. Today I'm cancer free. Don't wait until the doctor or the establishment tell you to go get checked. Have these things done to you when you think something is going on with you. Your body tells you what's wrong. We ignore it. As the brother said, we told, don't be weak. Don't show vulnerable, you're vulnerable. The idea of being a man is knowing your limits come to a limit. Understand where you are in your moment and speak to that. I don't have cancer today, but when I had cancer and when I was 2 weeks removed from surgery, pushing on, what you call that thing, 4-wheel legs, every young brother that I met, I explained to them, go get checked. The minute you see, feel something different in your body, go get checked. Don't wait. By waiting, you prolong. By prolonging, the end is coming before you even see it. That's my testimony. Go get checked, stay ahead of what they're telling you.
Y'all make some noise, Mr. Valentine. Let me tell you something. That testimony lets me know where that attitude comes from, brother. He done survived something.
Yes, he did.
And he's walking around here living his best life right now.
Yeah.
So he ain't got no problem. Let me give it a mic. Let me tell you something. He even gave a 528 cash on somebody up there at the public service. The Publix. He done told on the phone, did you get the tag on the That's what's up, man. God bless you, brother.
I'll take over for a second.
Go ahead, handle your business.
All right. Okay, DJ, can you lower the vibe so a little bit for me? All right, so again, I introduced myself before, and I am Cece. I go by Cece, keeping it real with Cece. That is my brand. So I'm always keeping it real with y'all, okay? But there's a certain way you can keep it real with somebody and not hurt their feelings, be humble with it. I always tell people that I am either a mirror or a message to you. I usually rock the purple. I am a domestic violence advocate, and I am a victim. I'm a survivor, okay? I'm a life survivor. So I'm usually hosting events for domestic violence victims, and Sandra, she's not here right now, but she's on her way. She reached out to me in regards to hosting her event. And it's so funny because it was a different host, and then she ended up sending me, I got a different host, and his name is Mike. I'm like, Mike? Like, that's my friend Mike. Like, I met Mike on set from First Wives Club, and we've been rocking ever since, okay? Because, we're actresses.
On BET.
On BET, yes. Check us out, But I always tell my story, I'm not going to get so in depth with it or whatever, because I want to say my poem as well, because I write, and so I want to share that with you guys, because that's close to me, and I'm getting out here and I'm sharing my story, and I'm talking about some things. But I always say that I was never in a, how do I say this? I wasn't in a relationship to where I was beat up or getting beat on or anything like that. I was in a situation to where someone snapped on me. And I always said, I know y'all know the show Snapped. You've seen Snapped before, okay? I'm not the one that snapped, okay? I thank God that I'm alive, because like I always say that if it was man way, I would not be here today. So I have so much to brag about. Like, I don't have to brag about anything materialistic, baby. I brag about life, being able to live it, breathe it, smell it. So when we in here and we saying, give it up, give it up, give it up, because baby, you're alive and we're here and we're survivors. You're life survivors. Life is hard. My show is Life Happens, and it speaks about things that people want to sweep up under the rug, because we don't necessarily, these are kind of uncomfortable conversations. These are life or death conversations that we're having with each other. If you're in here, you're either a survivor or you're here for supporting a survivor, and these talks, we don't like to talk about them because they're scary. I used to didn't want to talk about things like this, but it's just like, because I was as I'm like, Lord, why did you me to tell these ugly stories? Beautiful people telling ugly stories. I run across them daily, and like he said, it's not just about the women. It's not. Our men become lost because they can't be vulnerable. They can't have a safe space, and I'm usually that safe space that I provide for people. I'm a life coach, certified life coach as well. So I provide that safe space for people. Like I said, don't never judge a book by its cover, baby. God gave me the ability to be able to style because I'm a stylist, so I'm going to come out and I'm going to showcase. I'm going to step for myself, okay? But I'm also going to be able to tell you the truth and the realness of it, because I don't look like what I'm going through. I don't look like what I've been through, but I am so thankful for God for allowing me to be able to pour into people, to be able to show people that you can continue to go, even when the fight against you seems so strong and so that you're so weary, you can continue to go. Even when you don't feel like getting up, doing anything, you've got to keep going, because you'll be stuck and stagnant, and that's not what I'm about. I'm about movement. And all of you guys in here are moving. You moved for somebody today, okay? You got up for somebody. God got you up, and you came here with a purpose. Okay, so I just wanted to share that, and I'm going to share my poem that is near and dear to me. And I do know that, like I said, I'm a mirror message to you. So you can resonate, or somebody, you probably felt this way, but this is what I got. And it's called Alone. Alone in this room, it's really just me and you, God. When Yolanda said she's feeling so lost and don't know what to do, I felt that, because that was so true. Sending out cries for help with no one noticing me crying, trying to be the best me possible, while on the inside I'm dying. So-called friends have left me in the midst of my struggles, turning a blind eye to me because of my struggles. I reached rock bottom with all odds against me. My faith, the size of a mustard seed, is really what's keeping me. God didn't bring me this far just to leave me, fulfilling a dream and purpose that no one can see. But how could they see it when it was only meant for ceasing? Standing my ground against a world of people that misunderstand me. challenging myself to break down barriers in a world of insanity. When no one else compares to a soul like mine, confident to know that I'm definitely one of a kind. You know, the type that usually stays on your mind. The people are going to stare, dare to be different, dare to be bold and free, dare to be the truest form of me. Living in a world where it wants you to conform to the social standards that seem to be the norm. I am the standards that set the tone for the mode, truth be told. Let that sink in. One of a kind, with an elevated mind. Truth teller, truth seeker. Yo, I'm definitely a keeper. That's all I got.
Y'all make some noise for my friend over here, my sister. Let me tell you something. I'm gonna tell you my little story.
Go ahead and shine, friend.
Before I tell the story, remember, he ain't done with me yet, so
Not yet.
bear with me. Now, like Cece told you, man, I first met Cece when I first moved down here. It's been a year, almost 2 years that I've been down here. And we met on the set of First Wives Club, BET. And it's been genuine love and support with one another. And she's helped me along the way with my acting career. And in the beginning, I started with just background and extra work. Did over 42 films just doing background extra work, right? Now remember, say it again, I've only been here a year and a half. Now I've done 12 films, 5 were leads, and the other was supporting. And that's only a year and a half, right? The thing is, a lot of people give up on things. I didn't give up. It became challenging because I come from a past of making easy money, let's just say that, real fast. But I had a change of mind. My mindset became different. My thinking became different. The way of living became different for me. And I got close to a higher power. And I knew my calling was different. My little girl, my daughter, who's 23, my oldest, was shot last year. All right, she got shot twice and survived. And recently just gave me a granddaughter.
Congratulations.
Let me tell you something. I'm saying that because at her age when she was shot, I was also shot myself. I was shot in my back and I was shot in my side. I suffered a punctured lung and I was temporarily paralyzed. I'm up here standing with y'all right now here to tell my story and breathing well. But I'm saying that to say, you get by, you don't get away. Things that you've done may come back to you. Not on you, but down your line of your seeds. So I wanted to change what I had going on with myself, because I didn't want that generational curse to keep going on. And I've been here a year and a half, and the roles I'm continuing to have, they just keep coming and keep coming. I'm not even asking or really looking like I was, they just coming to me, just off the muscle right now. And I'm so grateful for that. And my friend here, she's doing the same thing. And I want to say I love you. Keep doing what you're doing. I support you as always. We've had our tussles and conversations, but that's real friendship. Let me tell you something. Don't call nobody your friend if they can't tell you where you're wrong. Don't have a bunch of yes men and women around you. They're gonna call, and you just call a send out then.
And he called it keeping it real with 60, and that's not what we do up here.
That's real.
We ain't no
That's
yes
real.
men over here.
No, not at all, okay? So everybody in here has a story, everybody has a testimony, everybody has a past, everyone has a present, and we all trying to get to a future.
Yes.
So just keep striving, keep believing. Never just, people asking me right now, like, how do I get into the acting thing? I say, brother, listen, is there something that you've been wanting to do, or is it just something you see me doing and want to jump into it? Because you might not do this thing long because it's going to get rough.
Exactly.
in whatever entrepreneurship that you do in life. It's gonna get hard, and some people quit before they actually catch that blessing because it wasn't meant for you.
It wasn't meant.
Everything we ask for sometimes ain't meant. My grandmother used to tell me, and I'm gonna end this with this, God answered every one of her prayers, even the ones he said no to. They went over somebody's head. Let me come back to that
Go
one.
back to it.
She said God answered every one of her prayers, even the ones he said no to. It's an answer.
Exactly. Come on now.
You understand? So just keep striving, keep going, and know, man, everything will always be yes. But long as somebody answer you,
Exactly.
you're doing something right.
And rejection is sometimes cause protection.
That's right.
Don't forget that.
That's right.
Don't forget that.
In other news,
We got some claps.
I be trying. I ain't trying to get y'all no sob stuff when you clapping at me. Cause I'm in the back for some donations you keep playing around with me.
Hello.
Gas is high.
Very.
DJ, give us some music.
Give us some vibes, DJ.
Cause we got everything out. All right, come on, let's get into it. All right. I'm still-
Change my time. Yeah, I'm new to the game. The child might wanna say you
Come on, man, you gotta keep up with them women now.
yeah, I'm looking at some like you. But girl told me that man make it ass.
Yeah.
So let me down. I'm looking at to see it vibrate. And when it's over, you ain't need to worry. Cause I'm a pro, we can make it back.
I told you my day better than your day. Now, all of you should dance. She got some good leftovers in the house. I'm gonna tell you right now, if you don't know, now you know. Oh, snap, she made me drop it out the floor. She made me drop it. She said she just won't let the young women know she got begging needs. I don't know if that means, if anyone can explain.
Came over here and she showed y'all and told y'all what she did. Okay, but we're gonna let her tell you guys again, all right? All right.
DJ, you should play the TLC Creep.
Oh, creep. Oh, okay.
She got the whole outfit on from
She
that
got the
video.
whole ensemble.
She's looking real good right now.
And that red equals power, y'all. Y'all better understand that this powerful woman coming to this stage, to this pink carpet.
There you go.
Oh, he was ready. Come on, DJ. That's what I'm talking about. Yes, with the walk up there. You better do it how you can do it.
Okay.
You promise.
Anybody look like they can go to the club and bed at the same time? It's bad.
I am crazy for real. Give it up for yourself today. Nah, that ain't gonna work for me. I said, give it up for yourselves today. I don't need you to give it up for me because I know how to give it up for myself. Y'all need to learn how to give it up for yourself. And see, that's the problem. That's the problem. Y'all don't know how to applaud yourself. You wait for somebody else to applaud you, and when they don't applaud you, you get all in your feelings. When you need to just learn how to applaud yourself. Get up in the morning and say, I'm bad and I know it. And that's what it is. So I'm crazy, but let me get into it because I got another event to go to. and they already texted me saying, hey, where you at? But just for the sake of introduction, my name is Lakiba Wallace, and I'm a magazine editor, film line producer, journalist right here in Atlanta. I'm also an author and a real estate agent. When you guys begin to talk about being on set, it's tough. So I commend, if you've made it, how far you've made it, I commend you because it is tough being on set. It's not a 9 to 5. So you gotta be sure you want it. You gotta be sure. You can't just look on my Instagram page and say you want what you see. No, baby. You gotta be ready. You gotta be ready for 6 in the morning to 1 and 2 a.m. in the morning. You gotta be ready for that. You gotta be ready. You don't know what the film producer, the director's gonna come on the set to say. You don't know if it's gonna be your day to get screamed at. You don't know. You gotta be ready for that. So I'm so proud to stand here and say that I am a film line producer. Y'all check me out. I am everywhere. Every social media site, I am there. But I often like to say, all of that, it sounds real good. It sounds real good. But the fact that I can stand here today and say that I'm a breast cancer survivor, that sounds even better. That sounds even better. And I'm grateful to God that I went through and I came through and I survived stage 3 breast cancer that had already begun to spread. And I want to say this, don't just take the doctors, what the doctors say, because I had to get a second opinion. My doctor looked in my face and told me that there was nothing wrong. You young, you cute. I'm not trying to give it you, doctor, but I know I'm cute. And I said, no. I know that I'm young, but I need a second opinion. I need somebody to tell me why I'm feeling this lump in my right breast. I need somebody to tell me that's not normal. Even though one doctor said it was normal, I knew something was wrong. And so I go to another doctor, and that doctor tells me, I don't know what the first doctor told you, but you need to be in surgery. And not only do you need to be in surgery, but within 48 hours, you need to be in surgery. And so I'm grateful to God. I'm grateful for life. It's nobody that's going to get me down because I've learned how to pick myself up. I've learned if I came through breast cancer, if I came through stage 3 breast cancer, it's no devil in hell that will be able to stop me from doing what I want to do. Now, I have an MBA in healthcare administration. I had no degree whatsoever in filming, but I knew it was what I wanted to do. And when I step on the set, I step on as if I have a degree. I step on as if I'm just like Tyler Perry. I step on the set saying, I may not have what you have because I don't want it, because what God gives you is for you. And what he gives me is shown up for me. And so all I came here to tell you today is that we have to make sure that we understand that we are all survivors. When I began to talk to God and I said, what should I talk to the people about today? Y'all can probably hear that I am an elder in the church, but what should I talk to your people today about God? Because I always want my message to be fitting. I always want my message to be right on time. I always want my message to be what God would have for it to be. And God began to really talk to me and say, you got to tell the people that you got to get out of just being concerned about yourself. You got to be concerned about your neighbor. You got to be concerned about brother man over here might be going through one type of cancer. You might be going through another type of cancer. But we all have to learn how to work together. And so God gave me this, he gave me an acronym for colors, because we're here at the Colors of Cancer event, and it reads as this. Somebody say, reads this. Reads this. The letter C means be creative. I don't care what you're going through. I don't care what your back is against the wall. I don't care about any of that. I don't care about all the no's that you get, because behind every no that there is a yes. And you got to be creative enough to know that there is a yes somewhere for you. And you might not be my yes, but that's okay. I'm not going to get mad, because there's a yes somewhere in the building for you. And so you got to always be creative. You got to think out the box. You got to make sure that you know that when I get up today, God's going to work out something for me. And guess what? If it's not today, it'll be tomorrow. And if it's not tomorrow, it'll be the next day. Somebody say creative. Creative. Letter O, obstacles. You're going to face obstacles. I don't care how cute you are. I don't care how fine you think you might be. I don't care how much money you got. I don't care what you drive. And the Benz is in the parking lot, but it still does not mean that I'm not going to face obstacles, because I'm going to go through obstacles. And I want you to know today that you got to learn how to jump those obstacles. Your obstacle may not have been breast cancer. and I hope it never is. But we all will face some level of an obstacles. But let me tell you this, I'm gonna bless you right here. You gotta know that those obstacles, it's just an opportunity for God to pull that strength that has been lying deep down inside of you out. It's just an opportunity to show your enemies, we all got them, to show them how strong God really is through you. Somebody shout obstacles.
Obstacles.
Letter L is love. You gotta show love. You gotta stop hating on people. You gotta stop hating on people. You gotta stop talking about people. You gotta walk in God's love. Now, is it easy? No, back in the day, I used to be a fighter. If you say something, you sure enough gonna get drugged to death. Okay? That's just what it is. But I had to really get to the point in my life where I showed God's love no matter what you did to me, no matter what you said, I had to show God's love. I wouldn't be standing right here today if I did not learn how to show God's love. No matter what, you got to show God's love at all times. Somebody shout love.
Love.
Oh, y'all too low in here. If my pastor was in here, she would say y'all too low in here. But I'm going to keep going because I know how to be loud no matter where I go. Somebody say optimistic.
Optimistic.
That means that you have to know in you that you know right down in your shana-na-na-na that you know that no matter what, God's going to make a way. You got to be optimistic at all times because God, He never sleeps. I don't care who been telling you a lie. God never sleeps. He always have a way out of no way. He always will make a way of escape no matter what. Somebody shout, be optimistic.
Be optimistic.
Letter R. Learn how to be resilient, resourceful, and restful. Why? Because when sickness come, when issues come, when your baby daddy start tripping, or when your baby mama start tripping, you're going to have something within your body, something within your being that say, I'm going to be resilient. I'm going to be restful for this fight. Because ain't nobody fighting to lose. I don't know about y'all, but I fight to win. I've just learned that I'm not fighting you physically no more. I know how to get down on my knees and pray and fight. I'm going to get you that way. Because I realize that if God be for you, can't nobody in the world be against you. Somebody shout, be resilient. Letter S, and I'm going to get out y'all way today. Switch it up. See, y'all thought I was going to come in here and peep today because I'm a breast cancer survivor. Nah. I'm going to always switch it up. I learned how to switch it up no matter where I go. You will never know which way I'm coming or how I'm coming. But what you will know is that I'm always going to be coming regardless of how I come. So remember, you got to lean on each other, help each other. We hope that it's never breast cancer, but whatever it is, make sure that you support each other. And that, my friend, is the true meaning of colors.
Y'all make some noise. DJ,
Yes.
get ready
Make
for
some
the show.
noise one more
Now
time, okay? Give it up to love. Let's give it up.
give it up. Hold on.
Okay. Just fine, still. Switch it up. I
You
love
ain't too
that.
loud this way, mama. Right? We'll get on you.
Focus, man. This one is something else. You know, they partner
Oh,
with
baby, I ain't
each
working
other.
there, whatever.
Just switch it up, okay? First of all, thank you so much for coming up here and telling your amazing testimony, okay? And the switch up, and I absolutely love it. Because baby, you out the box like me. We out the box. He out the box, child. You know? But it, like I said, guys, it takes a lot to get up here and tell your story. But you're so bold in your story. You're so bold in your testimony. That's why I said when you came up here, I said this powerful woman. It's red, but it's power, okay? And you gave a powerful testimony that needed to be heard. All the glory. And you keeping it pushing, and there was no stagnancy in you, which I talked about that earlier, y'all. We ain't stagnant. We keep moving, elevation, we're evolving, you know, and you're doing just that. Okay?
What made you create these acronyms?
Well, it wasn't me, you know, I take no credit for it whatsoever. You know, I speak so many different places, and I always go before God and ask God, what would you have me to say? Because I don't want it to be what I have to say, because, you know, what I have to say, I'm going to tell y'all about my son who be tripping all the time. I'm going to tell you about my daughter who be tripping all the time. I'm going to tell you about these, I have to keep my words right. I'm gonna tell you about these niggas who always be in my DM. I'm gonna tell you about all of that, okay? So I try to keep it with what God wants me to say, because if I tell you what I'm gonna say, I'm gonna mess everybody up. Somebody gonna go home offended, so we gonna keep it on what God said.
Can somebody say offended?
We still keeping it real though.
Somebody say DM.
And not only do they be in the DMs, they be married and be in the
Oh my God, that
DMs.
is another, let me tell you something.
Married and in the DMs.
Can we say adultery? No, nobody want to say no.
It's real talk. Listen, it's a different show, but we gonna have to bring you on that show, okay? Cause that's a real, keep it real.
Right. And I give it up for Dillingham Film and Photography, who has just done an amazing job. We're currently working on a film right now. Y'all stay tuned. We are definitely coming to a TV scene near you very soon. Thank y'all so much.
You got two
And we
actors
gonna,
out
and we
there.
already talked to, we gonna be a part of
You
the
talk
team.
about you.
I'm the producer right
I'm
now.
throwing my bid in
I'm just running the budget.
early.
We here. Right up in the budget, you boy don't stop, let's go ahead and
But y'all stop by livingdaybyday.net. Again, that's livingdaybyday.net. If you